Hey guys, today video we will learn about debouncing in JavaScript. So debouncing is a technique which through which we can control the frequency of calling a function, and it will limit the calls of function according to our requirement. So let's understand more uh, with taking an example. So first of all, let's create a HTML file and change the title debouncing. Okay, here we take input and name it say search. Also take an ID also, same search, and add a placeholder search keyword. So this input box will, let's first of all run the code. I used live server, that is VS Code extension to run the HTML file. So here you can see the input box. So also attach the script file here. Let's say source, it's debouncing. And in debouncing.js we have a default user object array through which we want to filter the name based on the searched keyword. So let's first of all create a variable, let's say in search input, and document dot get element by id. We have id of search here, and here we call add event listener on input element and on key, let's say key up. Key up. Okay, it will take a callback function, and here we pass, we will call a function here to search the data from this object array. Let's create a function, let's say search keyword. It's a fat function, and it will take parameter as a keyword. So here we just console first of all keyword, and below here we call that function search keyword. So it will pass the value of input element. So let's run it. Okay, so let's say if we type Rohit, it will show the Rohit in the console. So what we want to search and filter the result based on input. So we add a const and searched results, or just results. Okay, so we have a users dot filter. I used a JavaScript filter method to filter the object array, and filter user dot name. Here we use include to match with keyword, but before that we also need to change the case of both input and the filter value. So here also to lowercase. Okay, so let's console the result here. Results. Okay. So let's call it it. So you can see it. So you can see that it will filter out the value from the object array. So one more thing we want to do, we add a method chaining here and add a map over here to only return the user dot name. So now it shows only the lowest value from the array. So as you can see that now it search the function every time when we type any characters, but we want that it only call the function after certain amount of time to avoid unnecessary calls and increase the performance. So we add here a set timeout. So add a number of frequency we want the delay. So here we have a set timeout, and above there we take timeout id variable. So what we will do, we will save the set timeout into this variable. So it will save the current set timeout into a variable. So after that we can perform any operation on that set timeout. So here we call set interval also and pass the timeout id. So what it does, whenever user input something on this input box, it will come into the function and check the timeout id exist or not. If it is exist, it will clear the interval, clear the value of timeout and create a new timeout, and it will continue in loop till the user type in a very frequent way. So let's say if 500 millisecond passed and user stop typing, it will stop this clear method and call this search method. So and show the result. Now we can see here, as we don't see the number of time it hits, so to see it, let's add a console here as well. So here, okay, keyword Okay, it console, okay, console dot log. So we'll say Rohit. So as you can see that it will call number of time here console, but only one time this call this function. So this is the concept of debouncing, where we can control the function call based on the interval of time interval and frequency. So it will increase the performance of our front end and back end also. So hopefully you like the video. If you really like, please do like and subscribe the channel. Thanks.